Welcome to this instructional video on how to code an invoice in eAuthorizer. The invoices that you need to code are under the appropriate heading in the Coder Tasks area. When in the Worklist screen, click on the Edit icon to code the invoice. When in the coding screen, an image of the invoice will appear. Please check all of the details thoroughly. Once you have checked all of the details, you can simply close this window. You can review the image of the invoice by clicking on the thumbnail. You are now able to see the invoice header information, which details the key information from the invoice. Please check all the data is correct. Once you are happy that the information is correct, the next step is to code the cost on the invoice. If you need to search for a specific code, you can press the search icon next to the element. To manage and report on your costs against budget or forecasts, Coder uses analysis elements. Element 1 is the nature of the cost. Element 2 is the product for direct costs or the department for indirect costs. Element 3 is sometimes required for sub-analysis depending on the cost. To pick the code, double-click on the desired entry and it will populate the field. For any help whilst coding, or if you are unsure of the correct coding to use, please contact your management accountant in the Shared Service Centre. If your Element 1 code requires further analysis, the system will open up the next element box. Once all required elements have been entered, you must fill in the description box. After populating an appropriate description, press Add. For split charges, amend the value as appropriate and then click Add. Now code the remaining balance. This process can be repeated until the invoice is fully coded. Ensure that the net to code is 0 and then press Post to finish coding the invoice. If the gross total of the invoice you have coded is within your authorization limit, the system will automatically authorize this invoice for you without further action.